Hello and a very good day everyone. So today we will learn on Power Query and also on Pivot Table. As you can refer over here, we do have a particular file. So this file is a fictional company, car dealer supplier. So this company, what they do is they will supply the product to the respective clients like Perdua, Honda, Lamborghini, all the car system, they will actually supply to these companies. So basically what the manager wants to know is the manager wants to know like what is the total transaction, how many quantities being sold, how many customers, who is the top 3 customers, what is the top 5 products, and so on. So what we'll do is we will use Power Query and we will use Pivot Table to perform the data analysis and data extraction. So let's get started. So the first thing what I want to do is I want to actually import data from Excel, simple data transformation, learn about unpivot column, load to pivot table, data analysis, and conditional formatting. So you need to actually go to data and get data from file Excel workbook. So this will help us to import data from Excel. So I'm going to click it over here and then you will notice a box will appear. So the box will appear. What you need to do is you need to know where you save your file. So apparently I save my file under case study car dealers, and I'm going to select the 31st January over here and I'm going to press import. So once you press import, you will notice a box will appear. So you need to choose the particular worksheet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the worksheet called Jan 2025 and I need to go to transform data. Why transform data? Because you need to go to Power Query and this is where we will do the data cleaning. So of course these 2 columns is not necessary, so you can just remove this. Let me see the other columns. So we have until column number 9. The first row is not necessary, so I'm going to click here, remove top row, or you can remove blank row, up to you, both also same thing. So I'm just done with this, and then I'm going to use first row as header, so that this first row I want to promote as the header. So use first row as header, and there you go. Next, what I want to do is I want to show you what is unpivot column. You can go to transform and you can click on unpivot column, which is over here, or what you can do is you can also press here, right click and unpivot other columns. So some people ask me, what is unpivot other column? Basically, you are transposing the other columns into 2 different columns. Meaning when I click unpivot other column, what happens is the columns will be transposed into 2 different columns, because initially you see in many separate columns, ESC, engine, advanced, transmission, but now all the data has become, they have transposed, they have changed accordingly. And then what you can do is you can actually check over here. Okay, just say you want to check who is the highest. So I just click here, sort descending. Apparently what we can understand is, okay, this company, they have the highest client is Lamborghini, Ford, because Lamborghini, they have transmission, advanced, Ford also got electric. So they supply this product and this is the highest transaction or highest quantity being supplied. I need to actually, what I need to do is I need to rename this. So I'll just rename this to clients or customers, and then over here maybe customer is a better word. Okay, customer, this will be the system or product system, and then this will be the quantity supplied, how many quantity being supplied, and so on. Okay, and I don't want the name January 2025. I'll just rename this as sales transaction. Okay, so I've already cleaned my data. Next, what I'll do is I'll go to home and I can press close and load. But bear in mind, we do have one here, close and load, and close and load too. What is close and load? Close and load means it will load as a table in a new worksheet. But if they say I want to do data analysis, it's better for me to close and load too and load as a pivot table. But what if they say you accidentally press close and load? You want to press here, but you accidentally press here. So when you accidentally press, like I mentioned, close and load means it will load as a table. But you want to load as a pivot table and you want to know what is close and load to, what's the feature? You can just press here, right click, and you can just press here load to. And then what you do is over here, like I mentioned, when you press close and load to, it gives you option whether you want to load as a pivot table, pivot chart, create connection, or you want to load in the new worksheet or existing worksheet also can. So in this case, I want to load as a pivot table. And one more thing, I want to actually click here, add data to this model, because I want to show like the distinct count, and of course if there's any power pivot, I can do this. I'm going to press OK, and I'm going to press OK. So now if you notice, it will actually eventually form as a pivot table. What I want to do from here is basically I want to show a very simple transaction. I want to click on quantity supplied. So basically we notice about 16,000 unit has been delivered. And then what I want to do is I want to drag here, put the customer. So apparently we have 84 transactions or 84 transaction. What I want to do is I'm going to press here right click, and I want to actually summarize the value showing distinct count. So distinct count means apparently we have 14 different customers, and I'm going to do one more time over here. So right click, and then what I'm going to go here is summarize the value by distinct count. So in this case, we are actually able to see, okay, 6 different products, 14 different customers, and 16,000 unit being supplied. Put the values over here.